Hi, welcome back my Wise Astrology tribe, Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. I will be your co-pilot. If you have a Leo rising, Leo sun, or Leo moon, this is your August 2022 astrology forecast. All right, let's see what's the planetary weather going to give you this month, what kind of opportunities or challenges will going to rise for you. So I'm doing a tropical horse sign astrology when I'm doing a general reading. If you have a reading with me and if you schedule a reading with me, I do both. I do tropical horse sign and tropical placidus as well. And I also checking in Vedic dashas and, like midpoint and progression and transit and everything truly. Okay, so here is what's going to go on for you. On August 1st and July 31st and August 1st, some places we have the Big Bang, Uranus, Mars, and North Node conjunction, the triple conjunction that's happened 2,340 years prior to this conjunction. In Taurus. Taurus is an earth fixed sign. It's very hard for him to change. Uranus and Mars over here could indicate some kind of internal war. It could be a war itself in mundane perspective, but it could be a war in your 10th house matter, because look, it's conjuncting in your 10th house. So it could indicate actually a toxic environment in your career. So some kind of war, some kind of fights. Like you might have wanted to get a promotion and someone else wants to do that, have it as well. And you will need to fight for that. 10th house is anything with your reputation. It's your stage. It's the way you are perceived by the social circle. So, and it's, like awards as well. So Mars and Uranus actually could give you an unexpected award or an unexpected position as well. North Node is very karmic. North Node is not a planet. It's a mathematical point of the moon. North and South Node is always in opposition. North Node is the head of the dragon. South Node is the tail of the dragon, but it has to be shedded. South Node is very Saturnian energy. North Node is truly a Jupiterian energy. So it's a blessing. It's a karmic blessing. The way we are capable to pay for karma. And that is like where we are heading in life. In 10th house, that is something with your career, and it could be Uranus. It's something like unconventional, something with artificial intelligence, something with social media. Uranus rules the social media as well. Uranus is something with science. Uranus rules science, so you might going to have an award or even a Nobel Prize in science as well. And let's face it, it could be something with Martian energy. So it could be something with you or invented some kind of military drone or military fighting flying object, or it could be something, because Uranus is science, Mars representing injections, vaccination, IV therapy. So it could be like, you are promoted because of you invented that, or you came up with a new idea through vaccination or injection, or it could be even some kind of neurological, because Uranus also was neurology, and the neurons in the brain and all over the nervous system. So it could be something you were invented something on that field as well. Okay, so what else can it be? So on August 2nd, we do have Venus sextiling with North Node and with Uranus. So North Node as Venus is in Cancer. It's very nurturing, loving over here, very motherly. And in the 12th house, you know, like it's very spiritual as well. It is representing the unconditional love over here through support. And then sextiling with Uranus and North Node, that could be some kind of new project, and it could be like some kind of humanitarian project that you will actually invent or start, and it's gonna be your career later on. So that's what you're going to live for, and it could be something for loving the unprivileged. Venus is also money. So it could be like a humanitarian project with this sextile, and you are actually set up a GoFund for someone who is unprivileged or going to give for a GoFund. And it could be someone who is incarcerated wrongfully, or it could be someone who is in mental hospital or in hospital, or, you know, like even to create a retreat center for drug addict people. And it could be something with mothers, because of Venus is in Cancer. So it could be like I'm going to create a shelter for single, you know, mothers, and that's gonna be my humanitarian project. So they can come over here if they need to hear, because they've been abused somehow, because 12th house is also not just mental illness, but the abused people as well. Okay. Then what is going on but us? So August 4th, we're going to have Mercury going in your second house of finance, and Mercury is Hermes. It is very fast usually, and it is the planet of communication, messenger. It's also representing cars, children, selling. So in your second house, it's in Virgo, it could be some kind of project with bookkeeping, with sales, you know, like you can become, actually you can have a new kind of income through selling, and it doesn't even have to be a job. It could be like, okay, this is time for me to put all my belongings that I don't need to social media and sell them, you know, marketplace, whatever, on Facebook. So simple as it is, but right now this is the time for you to do that. So, and then, okay, so August 7th, we're going to have Venus and Neptune trining. And Neptune is forgiveness. It is unconditional love. It's the higher octave of love. And Venus is love and money. And those are trining. Trine is the most beautiful aspect in astrology. It's like you are getting in a golden plate or golden spoon. Everything is granted to you. It's the royalty aspect. It's like there for you. It's available, and you know, so that is like the unconditional love, the higher octave of love, and the love, and it's trining 8th and 12th house matters. Very, very spiritual, deeply spiritual. It could be something like you are giving so much love for someone who is in hospice and spending a lot of time with your loved one. And because 8th house is transformation, and it could be that like somebody is in hospice and I will be there until they're doing the transition. Or it could be simple as it is like, I'm going through transformation because I have been in the hospital and I have changed my spiritual view, and I'm getting all the support. And you know, 12th house is addiction also, so Venus over there. I could have the right support and the right loving people in my life to overcome with some kind of difficulties, which is some kind of Neptunian energy, drug or alcohol abuse. And in the 8th house, I mean, and I did get through transformation. It is like a rebirth. I get a new opportunity. I came back from death. That kind of opportunity it is. That, and actually, quite frankly, it could be something like a clinical death, but you came back from it, and it's wonderful, and you will see everything totally differently in life. All right, so what else is going to go on? So let's go to August 9th and August 10th. And we're going to have August 9th, Venus is opposing Pluto. Pluto is in your sixth house of health, daily routine, co-workers, tenants or roommates, and it is your work as well. So Pluto over there doing a transformation for a long time. So you are capable to rise over and over again. If you had some kind of health issues or health concern, it is like you're doing a major transformation. You're doing a lot of research about health, for example. And then it's in the 12th house. It's your mental health and Venus over there, and it's opposing. So it is like I need to find some kind of mental support for myself, because I feel like that's how I can heal myself. So it could be some kind of psychosomatic issue for you. And what's rising, it could be a panic attack, but you feel the heart palpitation, and you need to change that. But finally you realize, okay, it's stress related, it's panic, it's psychosomatic. And then you're going to try to find the root of the cause. And Pluto is doing the research over here. So I need to do the research here. And I need to transform my daily routine. I cannot sleep. Venus in 12, opposing Pluto in 6. What should I do before? I should not drink coffee before. So I'm changing that daily routine so I will be capable to sleep. And my mental health is going to be a lot better then, all right? Okay, let's see this. Okay, so August 10th, we're going to have Sun square North Node and Uranus. North Node, as I said, it's very karmic. It is the way where we are approaching in our next life. And it's also, it's going to square with Uranus as well. So the Sun, yes, the Sun is in your first house, because of you are Leo. So the Sun is in your first house of self-esteem. It is like, let's celebrate me. Leo knows how to celebrate. Leo wants celebration. On their birthday in the 10th house, it could be squaring like, okay, so I need right now to celebrate myself, and I need to get my self-esteem built up again. But somehow I also need to concentrate on my work, or changing my work and changing the purpose in my life, because it doesn't serve. So how am I capable to celebrate myself when I have so much to do at work and so much to achieve? So that's a little bit of clash over here, could represent that. Okay. On August 11th, we're going to have beautiful Venus is entering your first house with Sun over there. You really feel pretty. You're going to do a lot of changes, like, like I'm going to do a new wardrobe, a new hairstyle. I'm going to really take care of myself. And so it's going to be really pleasant, like I'm going to treat myself with luxury, with sweets, like I'm gonna eat cake every day and in the morning. So, like really, really treating you and luxury, enjoy the luxury in your life. And then August 14th, we go in August 11th, we also have actually Mars and Neptune sextile. So Mars is in your 10th house, Neptune is in your 8th house. 8th house is other people's money, bank system, insurance, it is mortgages, it is like other people want you to succeed. That's what it means. So you will have someone who is fighting for you, who is fighting for your promotion, for example. So it's two people who can get the job, what I was talking about. And then people going to take your side and want to actually nominate you. So that is, they are fighting for you. Or you're going to get actually money from them to run for something. 10th house is politics. In general, it's ruled by Capricorn, and governments, something government related. Taurus is finance, and Taurus also something with agriculture as well. Yes. So it could be like, I want to run for agriculture minister, or I want to do some kind of position with with saving the earth, so something with maybe recycling project and things like that. And they're going to support you in this. On August 14th, we're going to have Sun and Saturn opposition. Sun in Leo, Saturn in 7th, so that's you and your significant others, your domestic partner, your one-on-one business partner, or one-on-one friend. It is a clash. Saturn is a delay, Saturn is restriction, Saturn is responsibility. So it will be like your significant other or domestic partner or business partner wants more responsibility from you, but you want to party. You want to celebrate, and it is a clash. And they are saying, no, 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 you have some kind of responsibility with me. And you know, in the business, so let's do that first. And it's not everything is, you know, golden plate. You cannot celebrate for a whole month, and it could be something like that kind of clashes here. Or it could be also, you know, like Saturn over there, like I want to change my hair, but my partner doesn't want me to cut my hair. Simple as it is, really. So what else coming on? Oh, on August 11th, actually, we have a full moon. Full moon is when the sun and the moon is total opposition to each other, okay? In heaven, in sky. So it's going to be Leo, and it's going to be 7th house again. Full moon is actually an ending. Full moon is actually a completion. Doesn't have to end in a bad taste, a bitter taste, but it's an ending, something what doesn't serve you anymore. So actually it could eclipse a relationship out, but it could be a one-on-one business partnership, a significant other, or it could be a friend as well, but it did not serve you anymore. So it's ending that kind of, or it could end the situation with your partner, but was like not going very well. And it's just ending the situation, not necessarily eclipsing the partner out. And then this full moon actually going to conjunct with Saturn. It's not exact because Saturn is 23 degrees, whatever minute, and the moon going to be 19 degrees, 21 minutes. So it's a few degrees away, but still a conjunction, very significant, really prominent and strong. So Saturn is giving its an ending flavor to it. It's going to give a more restriction for this situation that we were talking about. So it can be like an older male figure who could be my significant other, really doesn't want me to have plastic surgeries. First house, Venus, I want to do some kind of plastic surgery. I want to do Botox, and he's really, or she's really against it. Simple as it is. Okay, and then this full moon is also going to square with Uranus and North Node, and it's going to trine with Pallas Athene, with the welfare and wisdom asteroid. So Pallas is in your 11th house, Gemini. So Pallas is the wisdom, and Pallas is also welfare in 11th house of humanitarian house, and it's actually going to trine, which is a beautiful aspect, right? But with the 7th house, so 7th and 11th house could be like one thing you will agree with your business partner or your significant other, to donate to some kind of welfare or start some kind of humanitarian project. In this level, you will agree with that person. And then square with Uranus and North Node. And that is something with your career, with your purpose, with your success, and with your other heart. So you might not going to get this month a lot of support from your partner. It could be like, you know what, wherever you're going with this promotion and someone is want to, you know, like it could be simple as that jealousy, for example, because people want you to succeed or giving you money, and it could be another male or female figure who is supporting you and your significant others. Why do you take money from them to start this project? Can't we wait? And you know, I'm not comfortable with it. So simple as it is. Okay. All right. So we're going to August 15, when Mercury in Virgo going to trine North Node and Uranus. It's an amazing aspect, right? And it is, what is it doing here? So 10th house and 2nd house, career and money. So yes, that is good because of North Node and Uranus in 10th house. It could be some kind of unexpected promotion, awards, and what is actually leading you to get some kind of financial increase. So that's really lovely here. And with Mercury is sales. So it could be like I'm going to get some kind of sales going on in my career. So if you are a salesperson and actually anything, Mercury is cars. It could be like you are working in for a company that sells cars or devices, communication devices, and your sales going to go up. And you are capable to increase your finance, and it's really lovely. Or actually, Uranus is internet, 10th house is awards and recognition and fame. So you might become unexpectedly famous on internet, and that's going to, maybe you started YouTubing, and one day to another you're going to have a lot of followers, and it's increasing your income. Okay. All right. What else, guys? Let's see. August 18th. That's lovely, because I love when Jupiter and Venus has an amazing aspect, and Venus is love and money and beauty, and Jupiter is blessing, and Jupiter is in your 9th house, Aries, and Jupiter loves to be here because of, Jupiter rules two signs, Pisces and Sagittarius, but it loves to be in Sagittarius because daytime it's in Sagittarius, nighttime it's in Pisces, and it's not that blessed in Pisces than in Sagittarius. And so what's happening over here with this trine, the love and the blessing, 9th house and first house, it could be like you're going for a vacation in a foreign country, and you're gonna meet someone who you're going to fall in love deeply and passionately. And also Jupiter in 9th house could be like, I'm going to start a study project, but it's going to be a master degree, and it's all supported. It's a blessing in my life, and it will be a blessing for the next 12 years of cycle. And then it could be also like healing, because Chiron is in retrograde here as well, just like Jupiter is in retrograde. And it could be also getting a Chiron influence, which is you were the wounded here. So it could be some kind of emigration process coming back to you. You might have that kind of difficulties when it's said like you're not gonna get green card or citizenship, but actually you will. It's coming back to you, and it's going to be a blessing. And travel itself going to be blessing, seeking and going in foreign countries, study anthropology. That could be also amazing. Jupiter in Aries could be impulsive, so it could be like 9th house is, like it could be like I met someone and I'm gonna wed with the person, and that's my second marriage, because 9th house is second marriage, and it's gonna be a quick. Aries is quick. It's like without thinking, I feel, like love in first sight, and I just get married within a month, something like that, with my second partner. All right, so it's really blessing here. Let's see what else is going on. So Venus is going to Leo, we talked about that, and Mars is going to Gemini on August 20th, okay, and joining Pallas Athene over here. And then on August 18th, no, 18th, 21st, actually, we have Mercury and Neptune opposition. Did we talk about that? Yes, we have talked about that. And on the 22nd, we have Sun is going actually to your second house. So your finance is really going to light up. It's brightening your income and increase, or like some kind of really great news about your financial situation somehow. And then let's see what else is going to go on. So yes, and Mercury also going to trine Pluto. Pluto is in your 6th house. Pluto is also money, but it's like bank system, insurances, mortgages, like any investment. It could be, you know, other people's money. In your sixth house, however, that's the money you earned. And Pluto is bank, the money you earned in the bank, and Mercury in the second, it's going to trine with it. So it's, and Sun also gonna trine at one point with it. It's going to actually indicate some kind of increasing your financial situation through a bank system. So you might have money on CDs, and it's going to increase, or stock, or you know, you earned the money, you worked for it, but somehow it was not available for you. But right now it's going to be available for you again, and it's increasing, not decreasing. And then we're going to have August 25th, Venus is going to square with Uranus and North Node. So Venus is in the first house and square with Uranus in North Node in the 10th house. So Venus is money, Venus is beauty. You know, actually, it could be some kind of issue. First house rules the head and also the eyes. And Uranus is something neurological. So it could be something, and you know, like 10th house ruled by Saturn. So it could be some kind of issue with some kind of neurological issue with your eyes, with your vision, or it could be some kind of Venus, because it rules Taurus as well, and Uranus in the Taurus in 10th house could represent something with thyroid. So it could be like some kind of you know, Uranus also tornado, or it's also lightning, so a quick, impulsive Hashimoto or some kind of situation like that could come up. Something with even gaining weight, like urging you to eat a lot of sweet, diabetes, and things like that. So you will have to watch out a little bit with sweets over here. But 10th house is definitely your reputation, and you do have North Node there, which is your purpose. Uranus is something unexpected. With this square, you will have to actually be true to yourself and staying in the truth, no matter what is happening, because Venus in Leo could be very vain and really little bit out of bounds, you know, like I'm vain and I think I know everything and I'm beautiful, and yeah, vanity. So it could be like at work, they're not going to necessarily appreciate your pride or vanity, or you know, like maybe even between colleagues bragging about your beauty, or you know, something like that. So just careful with that situation. Let's see, first house is your self-esteem and your ego. So Venus in Leo over there, definitely really strong in ego. And Uranus in 10th is the unusual, is the eclectic, the rebellion, at your career, on stage, and very fixed. So medical technology. Okay, because I'm trying to put together the interpretation. So medical technology, Uranus in Taurus, right? And 10th house is a doctor or an attorney. So anyone who is authority figure, even a doctor could be. So Uranus over here, you might going to seek for some kind of person who can actually, and talk to a person who can actually do some kind of procedure on your face, or some kind of things like that, so beautify you. But the doctor going to have different opinion like you have, and it's going to be a little bit of crash over here, because maybe the doctor say you don't need to have that plastic surgery, you are perfect, or you know, it's not necessary, or it's dangerous, or something like that, and then it could clash the opinion. And then we're going to have actually on the 27th a new moon, and the new moon going to be in your second house of finance. The new moon is when the the sun and the moon is joining together, right? And they merge together in heaven, and in your second house of finance, your values, you're going to have a new values, new morals, because second house also morals and values. So, and it could be also a new financial stability or a new financial opportunity, income, the way you are earning money is coming in for you. Yes. And, you know, I wanted to also talk about Vesta. Vesta is in retrograde already in Pisces, and it's going to go back actually to on the August 21st to Aquarius. Vesta is our eternal flame, the way we are, the compassion, passion inside, the flame inside in us. And in seventh house and in retrograde, it could be like, maybe I'm not really valued by my significant others, or doesn't see me the way she did before. And like the flame is getting a little bit smaller, distinguishing. And Juno is in your eighth house. Eighth house is really deep research and everything taboos, but also rebirth. Juno is also retrograde in Pisces. Pisces is really spiritual. Juno is very loyal. So you will be loyal till death. That's what it means. Eighth house is death, to someone actually, and you are willing to forgive because of Neptune also over there to the person. And then Chiron in your ninth house, it is like some kind of healing going on in ninth house matters. So I would think like some kind of immigration matters. It's coming back, opportunity to heal the paperwork over there, or healing your hip, for example, healing your liver. And yeah, it could be, because ninth house is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter rules liver and fat. So it could heal obesity, and going back and research about obesity and how can I lose weight. So that's significant here. And then we do have Ceres and Black Moon Lilith, but not the asteroid. The mathematical point of Lilith is in your 12th. 12 is your hidden enemies and your mental state. And Ceres is the asteroid of agriculture, the hopes, and, you know, and poppy seeds. So Ceres actually really connected with opiates and opiate addictions. And also alcohol, like beer, and also Black Moon Lilith is associated with stillborn, abortion, and miscarriages. So it could be some kind of issue around abortion, miscarriage, and some kind of pain around that issues. Or it could be some kind of numbing. Ceres lost her daughter, Pluto abducted in the 12th house in Cancer. It's very mothering issue. So I'm scared not to have baby, or I'm scared to lose baby, or actually I'm mothering myself with some kind of hopes. So beer, alcohol, or opiate things. So it's not mothering, it's numbing myself with that. So careful, all right? Okay, guys, so that is actually your 2022 August astrology forecast. And if you liked my insight, then just don't hesitate to press the like button and you know, subscribe to my channel. I'm truly grateful for your trust in me to guide you through your spiritual journey. And I hope I see you next month in September till we meet again. Have a beautiful August. Bye.